Hi, I'm Nikki, and welcome to my sweet digs, my labor of love. Come on in. I'm an interior designer, and my company's called Ode, Studio Ode, and it's all based around holistic design and looking at design from a different perspective. I like to say that I am a spatial artist because my canvas happens to be people's homes and my mediums happen to be furniture and rugs and textiles and paint. So I am a designer of space. I've owned this place for 12 years, but I recently moved in and did a huge reno. The place is quite small. Although it's 800 square feet, it's chopped up, there's rooms, but I wanted the space to feel open, which I think it does. This is my kitchen, one of my absolute favorite places in my home. People say their kitchen is the heart of their home. I'm gonna say that mine is the soul. It really just speaks to a lot of things that I have been going through personally in my life. So a lot of the design is focused around this duality between yin and yang, light and dark, good and bad, those sort of things, and embracing it as a whole. So the peninsula is light. I've encased the entire thing in this decked material, which is pretty cool because it's literally indestructible. I could light this on fire, cut directly on it, do all sorts of things to it, and it is perfectly fine. And then the backdrop, the cabinets, the backsplash, everything has this really dark, rich tone to it, so it really allows everything else to pop off of it. And the gold accents, because you always have to have a little gold in everything. The other thing I really love that requires no renovation whatsoever, but is completely functional, is this right here. It is an IKEA product called Berginus. It is made of renewable bamboo material, and all it does is hold your phone. I know it's really simple, but when I'm cooking, FaceTiming with my mom, when I don't know what I'm doing, it literally just keeps my phone where I need it to be at all times. This is my bedroom where I reset and recharge. This space really needed to be relaxing for me, and I have this sort of love language with willow trees, so I wanted to feel like I was sleeping under a willow tree. When things feel chaotic, I tend to go to things that are absolute, things that don't change. And for me, that's nature. So you see, I have murals throughout the entire space. And as soon as I walk in here, it's almost like I take a breath. It's like, all that kind of just makes me feel grounded. And then keeping in vein with this whole movement and flow of the space, everything is curved. And this is a piece of my paper collection. You can actually sit on it, not in this fashion, you have to turn it around, but it adds another element of that curve to the space. This is my bathroom, and when I designed it, I wanted to feel like I was bathing outside in Morocco. Like the bedroom, I wanted the bathroom to feel like another place to unwind. And that's why I have everything monotone. So I have floor to ceiling tile in this kind of like marbled concrete. The tub is custom built and blends into like all the tile that's going on. And then the same gold finishes that we have in the kitchen, this curved glass that makes you feel like there's nothing even there. And this mirror that kind of blends in. You have the faucet coming out of it, so it's really sexy. Again, with the willow trees. And then this knife edge lighting. I love the way it feels in here. It reminds me of being on vacation or in a spa. Both of them are very good. This is my dining area, and I'm really looking forward to getting some good use out of this space once we can see people again. My dining room was one of the easiest things to design in my space. It kind of just came together on its own. I found this table on Facebook Marketplace for $100, which is a steal considering I found the same table at a store for $1,500. I might rough it up a little bit and give it a little texture, take away the shine, but it just adds a lot of warmth to the space and makes it feel a little bit more homey. One of the things that I wanted to change in moving here was I had a lot of decor items that I didn't feel connected to. So in coming into the space, I needed pieces that spoke to me because they told a story just by sitting there. And my sconce, ooh, this is one of those pieces. I found this fabric in Mexico, and it's actually a shawl that you wear like a piece of clothing, but it reminds me of something called ikere. I'm Nigerian from Yoruba descent, and there's this chieftain accessory. It looks kind of like a horse's tail, but it has the same texture. And when I saw this, it totally reminded me of it. It brought me back to my childhood when we used to dance with it. So I knew when I saw it that I needed to bring it home with me. And yeah, just drape it on the sconce and give it a little bit of life. My living room is where I spend a lot of my time. It functions for so many different purposes. I work here, I work out here. It's kind of like my mini gym when I need it to be. It is light, it is airy, and it is totally inviting. The light in here is phenomenal. I am south facing, so I get full sunlight all day long, which I love. But it can also get really hot in here. So one of the things that was really important to me was to have some sort of light control. So I have these future blinds from IKEA, amazing automatic blinds made from recycled polyester, so they're sustainable. And the cool thing is you can control it from an app on your phone, individually or together. Pretty cool, huh? The sofa is probably my most expensive item. I'm not sure if it's 100% the right choice for the space. Now I feel like I need something that's a little bit softer, something where you just want to sink into it and like never leave. But I'm still loving it. This wall is all about function. It is floor to ceiling cabinetry. There's not a lot of storage in this space, so I wanted to make sure that I had something that kind of captured everything, but also looked great. So we have the black interior with the white paneling on the outside. I used the same cabinet doors in a different finish for this paneling. I just cut them to size so that it kind of had this little cool detail. It plays off of the sofa, and it just looks really great. When you allow yourself the space to connect with items, I think they last longer in your home, so you're not throwing away things as often or replacing things as often, and we just have a greener world. And in a more organic way, we're living sustainably. When I work with people, I challenge them. I ask them to kind of dig deep so that I can get to the heart of what it is that we're actually creating. And when I started designing space for myself, I had to do that same thing. It was super uncomfortable, super vulnerable, and I hate that sometimes, really annoying. But in me creating this home, it was very much about starting life now, taking full bites and living life to the absolute fullest. That's why there's a lot of openness, inviting a lot of things into my space. So yeah, very weird designing for myself, very difficult. I'm gonna take a break from doing it because it leaves me super vulnerable, but I love the results. I love my home. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out my sweet digs. See you later.